Recorded currently to be affected or are food insecure in Kenya are 4.35 million. As I said in the statement, the interventions that we have include food relief, we have water tracking, we have nutrition, treatment for nutrition, provision of livestock feeds, and also even cash transfers. So those are the measures currently in place to avert that situation. Children affected by malnutrition is about 960,000. Those are the ones that interventions are in place. And also to your question, we are having a multi-ministerial approach to this drought because the sectors that are affected include wildlife, like you have said, agriculture, water, tourism, environment, education, and even peace.
Now to the Nyanza region, the county government of Kisii has rolled out a compulsory quarantine at Anthrax hit parts of Nyamache sub-county to contain the outbreak. Veterinary and livestock officers have been put on high alert to ensure residents do not consume uninspected meat and to avoid feasting on dead cows to avert the disease infection.
Bila shaka ni nafuu kwetu kama wanakijiji cha Sugubo. Kwa hizi siku chache zilizopita tumekuwa na hofu kuhusiana na hili janga mbaya la kimeta, lakini tunashukuru serikali ya kaunti kwa jumla kwa sababu wamechukua hatua ya haraka ili kuhakikisha kwamba wametibidhi hili janga mbaya lililotokea.
Na quarantine notice maana yake ni kwamba mifugo yote isitoke vyumbani, isitoke nyumbani. Mifugo ikae mahali ilipo. Maana yake isiende kurandaranda ovyo ovyo na isipelekwe uko nje. Nyama zilioko kwenye butchery, tuna mavets wetu, tuna madaktari wetu wanao hakikisha kwamba, kwa sababu hiyo ni utaratibu, kwamba nyama yoyote ile inayopelekwa kwa butchery au kuuzwa kwa ajili ya kununuliwa na watu wa kaunti hii, hata kama ni kaunti nzima na wengine, ni kwamba ina uhakikisho kwamba imepitishwa kwa madaktari.
And a multinational health center constructed by the national government, CDF, in Naivasha 7 years ago has been brought down over land row. Irate residents of Kinamba in Naivasha demolished the dispensary that had been lying idle, noting that it was constructed on private land. Former Naivasha Member of Parliament John Kihagi, who oversaw the construction of the 5 million shillings facility, fell out with members of the Parethrum Cooperative who are laying claim to the parcel of land. Following the impasse, the facility located off the Naivasha-Kirima Road has been lying idle before the resident decided to move in and take over the land.
Sasa wale walikuwa wakati huo 78 na walikuwa wasee kama mimi, na mimi ni wakati huo nilikuwa msichana, wameseeka wengi wamekufa. Sasa hii kazi tulikuwa tukifanya tukiwa watu wengi. Sasa Chiarede ameaga na Treasurer ameaga, nikarudi kiti ya Chiarede. Sasa hii tumeenda mpaka kotini, tumeenda mpaka kwa DCI, wametupeleka huko, tukaenda kwa registrar ndio kesi hii ilishia. Tukapewa shamba yetu, tukapewa shamba yetu na tukaambiwa tufanye kazi ile tunataka, tukitaka kuuza tuuze, sababu ni yetu. Sasa
tulinunua hii nyumba zote, hiyo umesikia, watu 542 na tulikuwa tunakatwa kitu kidogo kidogo mpaka shamba ikanunuliwa. Sasa mpaka ikaja hivyo, Sheridi amesema watu wakagirabu wanataka kujega na wakajega. Sisi tukakazirika, tukaanza kesi kuandamana nini, tukienda hapa tuna shida, tukienda hapa tuna shida, mpaka ikakua hiyo. Wakati unasikia walikuja pande mbili wakakaa, tukaongea tukasikizana, halafu kageuka. Sasa wakioka tungefanya nini? Nituite mkutano, tukaanza kuita mikutano na mikutano ikawa sawa sawa, na tukasema hivyo ndio hivyo. Mpaka wa leo tumekuja asubuhi, tuliitwa na kamati tukuje na tukakuja. Tukaulizana nini mzuri. Shialele tukamwambia ondoka, akaenda. Sisi wana chaba tukabomoa nini? Sababu hapa hakuna hospitali. Hii si hospitali. Hata kama hatujui sisi ni wasee, hospitali haijengwi hivi. Inajengwa vizuri.
Let's now talk health matters. The government is set to register all Inua Jamii beneficiaries to the NHIF scheme in an effort to further improve the livelihood of the listed beneficiaries, since the efforts were previously marred with massive confusion. Speaking at Kajiado during a spot check of the Inua Jamii cash disbursement, Social Protection PS Joseph Mutari said the inclusion of the beneficiaries to a health scheme will be considered in the next 6 months to boost healthcare in the country.
We have come from the office to check the spot check, to do a quick spot check whether this Inua Jamii is doing well on the ground. We've done the Kenya Commercial Bank. We intend to do also Equity, but so far all the persons, the vulnerable people, for those we have spoken to, are quite happy. They are receiving their arrears, which they had not received from July. This is running from July to November, and each for that time is receiving 80,000. We intend within 6 months we'll have carried out all the data. That is by June. Everybody who attains the age of 70 and is vulnerable, not everybody who attains the 70, because for example me, and whatever age I attain, I don't qualify for that money because I'll be having a pension. So any vulnerable who attains the age that is 70 years and above, the orphans are getting this money, and we intend by June we'll have done with the data, and the orphans and the vulnerable children. They are happy with this money because it really sustains them. One mama who is here in the bank has alluded that. Has told us that this money has educated two orphans. One is finishing Form 4 and another one is in Form 2.
And staying on health matters, the health stakeholders in Bungoma County are now calling on the county government to increase the sector's budget allocations as a way of improving the devolved sector. According to the 2023-2022 budget, the county government allocated 3.4 billion to the sector, an amount that the stakeholders still insist is not enough to cater for the county health needs.
Tumekuwa tuna analyze the supplementary budget and the PBB kuangalia ni kiasi kipi cha fedha ambazo kaunti yetu imeweza kuwekeza kuhakikisha kwamba masuala ya primary health care na ramka inaweza kuimarika katika kaunti yetu. Na tukipitia hii budget tumeweza kupata masuala kadha wa kadha zimeweza kutengewa fedha kwa kiasi chache sana, na zingine zimeweza kuwekezwa fedha kwa kiasi inachofaa. Kwa kwanza kabisa nikizungumzia masuala ya health allocation, utapata kwamba as a county we are supposed to allocate at least 30% towards health from the total county health budget. Na tukireview hii budget tunaona kwamba county yetu imeweza kuwekeza only 24% for the supplementary budget and the PBBs. Kwa afya tumeweza kuona county yetu imeweza kuwekeza 24% when it comes to health, ambayo tunaona ni chache sana. How I wish tungeweza increase even at least 29% at least tuweze cover easy all related health components within the county.
So we call upon this government, mambo ya allocation isikuwe na hatihati. Wa allocate pesa, facilities zikuwe na madawa, zikuwe na equipments na zikuwe na staff ya kutosha, because health is everything.
Lakini kulingana na mimi kiwango chenye wameweka hakitoshi, na ningeomba tu kwamba waweze kuongeza kiasi, sababu sisi tunafanya kazi kwa ground, so we see where the problems come from. In most cases unajua unapoangalia jambo kutoka likitokea ofisini, mara nyingi unaweza ona ufanye jambo lenye labda haliko kwa ground kabisa, but we see what's happening on the ground and we would appeal that the government does more than it has done today.
Pesa ambayo imewekeza katika idara ya afya ni pesa kidogo sana, kwa maana itahitajika kwamba iwe 30%, lakini tunapata kwamba hata haiwezi fika 30%.
And those are just some of the stories that are trending at this hour. Now you are on the know. But just to look at what's trending across social media and on Twitter, of course, Edwin Chiloba right there trending. And of course, this follows the post-mortem that was conducted early today with the government pathologist Johansen Odwor. And in line with that, of course, Kenyans now reacting after the details of the post-mortem, and that now reveal that Chiloba was stuffed with 3 pairs of socks, as the chief government pathologist Johansen Odwor has said. And of course, trending alongside that as well is the Nyali Member of Parliament, who is Mohammed Ali. His utterances against the LGBTQI community were coming under fire as well. Mixed reactions from different people. And of course, just to sample a few, again, someone says Lamb of the Mountain. It says definitely a very painful way to die. May the perpetrators be brought to book. Of course, a lot of reactions given the post-mortem that was conducted earlier today with Johansen Odwor, who's the government pathologist. And as well, the United States government saying that it was willing to help with the investigations of the murder case of the activist, who is Edwin Chiloba. Remember, this is a murder that has attracted a lot of even international interest as well. And of course, the U.S. government just saying that they're willing to assist in those investigations. So we'll have that story up for you in our bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. respectively. And some other story that we're looking at later is the drought mitigation efforts. Of course, we had a brief of that right here on Trending News, and the efforts that the government is putting in just to alleviate the drought situation that is now affecting 24 counties in the country. And of course, very alarming numbers, and 960,000 children facing starvation as well. 4.3 million Kenyans in general who are facing starvation due to the prevailing drought situation in the country. And as well, we'll be looking at President William Ruto, who has been in Utawala, just overseeing the pass out right there. Remember, yesterday he was in Kiganjo, and today he was in Utawala. And of course, the president is keen on police reforms. We'll be giving you details of that story in our subsequent bulletins, as well as the Opinion Matters, which is a segment that comes to you every single day right here on Lookuptv, and it is an opportunity for your voice to be heard on key issues that are affecting the country. I am Nelima. I appreciate you for watching, but do keep it Lookuptv, and more so for our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m.